Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is George and I'm your friendly neighborhood anime and manga fan. I love all things anime and all things manga. And I'm here today to have a discussion regarding chapter 261 of Jujutsu Kaisen, which should be coming later in the week. As of the recording of this video, it's May 22nd, and I've seen already leaks online and surfacing, and there's been a lot of debacle on whether they're true or not. And I'm just here to have a discussion regarding what some of the leaks are and whether I believe them or not, and what to really expect in chapter 261, because there's been a lot of talk and a lot of controversy regarding chapter 260, and now we're walking into this week's chapter and we still don't have any confirmation or anything like that, at least if these leaks that I'm about to discuss are not correct. But yeah, so I'm here to have a discussion and talk about chapter 261, because if this chapter, I would go as far as to say, might be the most critical chapter in the entire story, because I feel like the fan base will either love it or absolutely hate it, because depending on how Gege takes the story, because spoilers, there's going to be full spoilers of everything. If you guys saw last week's chapter, you saw that Gojo appears when Sukuna's looking at him. Now, me personally, when I saw that, I took it as, oh, he's probably just daydreaming about it. I don't think Gojo's actually there, kind of like he's pretty much at a weakened state, thinking to himself like, oh, like, it's thanks to you that I'm having to struggle against these ants, like when he's fighting Todo and Judy, why he's so exhausted after that fight with Gojo. That's what my interpretation of it was. But I've seen many people say, oh no, he's just back, he just came back to life, and why not? And one theory that I did see, if this came true, which, if you could tell by the thumbnail in this video, if the most popular theory I've seen that I will absolutely love is if Kenjaku took over Gojo's body, because that would be like literally the worst case scenario for our sorcerers, for Juji and the rest of them, because that would imply not only do you have to worry about Sukuna, but now you also got to worry about Gojo. And the one thing that Sukuna had over Gojo was being able to cut through infinity, which is something that nobody really can do except for Sukuna. So if Kenjaku took over Gojo's body, this is game over. Like, I don't see a way for the guys to survive. Juji and the rest of the crew, they're just demolished. They wouldn't even stand a chance. Now, my speculation, and here's some of the leaks that I've seen as well, a lot of the leaks already said that, oh, Kenjaku took over, and then he eventually starts fighting Gojo and all that. I personally don't really buy that. I could see a scenario which would be really, really cool. And like I said, this video is going to be just more of a discussion, like, theorizing on what might happen, in the next couple of days when we get the full leaks and all that. So this all, I'm just spitballing here, guys, just, having a nice discussion with you guys, which feel free to comment down below, like, what might happen, between chapter 261, what might actually happen and come to fruition. But like I was saying, a scenario I would love to play out is, imagine, like, how Mahito was begging and all that, and then Kenjaku, like, defeated, like, he took him and absorbed him and all that. Imagine if there's a situation like that with Sukuna, which is the way that he's able to seal Sukuna, and we also get Megumi still, because we still know that Megumi is there, he's still trapped in there, but we do also know that, Sukuna's trying to become the Star Vessel, whatever. Now, one thing that's against this entire theory is that obviously Kenjaku died, from what we saw at least, when Yuta, he did his thing, cut off his head and all that, took care of him. Now, my question is, did Kenjaku die that, like, unceremoniously? Because I remember during those chapters when it was all comedic and all that, when eventually came to Kenjaku's death, I saw a lot of, people in the JJK fandom that were not very thrilled. I personally didn't think, oh, he's not dead. But then when they were like, oh no, he's dead, I was like, I'll see. I'll wait till the last chapter of the series to know if he's dead or alive. And I think if you were to introduce him in this situation where they kept emphasizing, Gojo's bodies in the battlefield and all that. Now, if he managed to somehow make it to the battlefield and take his body, that would be insane. Now, one thing against this is, like, okay, well, let's say he does take over the body, right? Then what? Does he just reverse heal himself, like put his corpse together? At the same time, he does, like, stitch himself, like, so I guess it could make a sense. I mean, it could make sense, it could not. I just think it's a crazy idea. I just thought it was a nice little discussion to have with you guys. Like, what do you guys think about Kenjaku taking over Gojo's body? Because, like, this would be insane. I'd imagine if this is the scenario, the chapter starts, you see Gojo coming up, is like, Master, is like, and then he's like, hey, long time no see, Itadori. And he's like, oh, Master, thank God you're here. It's like, okay, we can all team up. And then Todo's like, Yuji, step out. And then, like, you just see, like, a red or a purple hit Juji or something like that, and Todo tanks it and he like dies, which I would not like to see. I don't like to see my man Todo die. I mean, Todo, bro. He's the GOAT, one of the GOATs. But I could see something like a big revelation where it's actually, Kenjaku just stepping up and you're like, oh no, this is not looking good for the sorcerers. And I don't know, man. Like, I just feel like, at least for me, the last couple of chapters of JJK, as hype and fun as they have been between Todo and Juji teaming up against Sukuna, I would be lying if I had said that, it hasn't really just been kind of jarring for me. And what I mean by that is because I mean that in the sense that I feel like the last few chapters of JJK has been, not just me, a lot of people have said this, it has felt like, okay, well, we're going to beat up Sukuna, and then Sukuna is eventually going to do another binding bout, and either that or he's going to just like get a new power up, and it's rinse and repeat. I mean, we got it ever since pretty much Gojo got killed. It's been rinse and repeat, and I enjoy it for what it is. I'm having fun. I like seeing people's techniques, but at the same time, it's like, okay, well, nobody's really a threat. And now that the only way that it could be a threat is because Juji got that power up, and we've seen that power up where he now can stand a chance against Sukuna, because he's like a descendant of his, like, and Sukuna's his uncle or whatever the heck, and that weird family tree of his. But I'm just like thinking to myself, like, if Kenjaku does come back and he took over Gojo's body, that would be insane. Imagine just, Kenjaku does the same thing he did to Mahito, where he, like I said, he absorbs Sukuna as the curse, or just kills him right off the bat, and you're like, oh yeah, he defeated Gojo, yay. But then the bigger threat is, no, Kenjaku was Gojo or something like that. I don't think that's what's gonna happen. I've also seen people say that, like, oh, Nobara's gonna show up and she's gonna, like, make her grand return after Todo showed up, and I see people just say, like, she's gonna use her clairvoyance or whatever the heck, her attack with the nail, and she's gonna be the finishing touch on Sukuna. I'm like, bro, why? Like, where's the Nobara coming into this play? I mean, I like Nobara. I think she'd be cool, but if she didn't die, I'd be like, oh man, that was kind of pointless. Like that. I don't know. I'm in the camp where I think that it could be either way. I think it's a little too late in the story for her to come back like, oh, she's alive. At least with Todo, we knew he was alive. He just lost an arm. But for her to just be like, oh yeah, I'm back. I got an eye patch. As I seen a bunch of fan art. Like, I'd be like, I don't know, bro. It doesn't sit right with me. But yeah, like, I just wanted to make this video to discuss with you guys. Like, what do you guys think about what's gonna happen in chapter 261? Because, like I said, the leaks should be coming out either later in the day, a few hours from now, tomorrow, whatever the case. And I just wanted to bring this discussion now. Like, yo, imagine Kenjaku taking over Gojo's body. So if Sukuna and Kenjaku like work together, it's the whole world is destroyed. Which is why I don't think this is the case. As I've seen so many people, like I said, like so many people have said that, Kenjaku will take over Gojo's body. I don't know, because like I said, I feel like if Gojo's body was just in the battlefield, there's two scenarios to this. Either scenario A, no, people just don't learn, like, to just wipe Gojo out of existence, because, like, same thing with Toji. When Toji thought that Gojo was dead, he just re-heals and all that. Like, if I was Sukuna, I'd be like, okay, I'm just gonna destroy your body, bro. Screw one slice, just, do the same thing you did in Shibuya, where you made everything, into little pieces and dismantle them, like, into a molecular level, whatever that case. Or, case number 2, which would be Shoko, took Gojo's body and transported it somewhere, or Wee, whatever the case. Because, like I said, I don't see a scenario where this can play out, especially the distance that Kenjaku was from when he got eliminated. But yeah, I just wanted to bring this discussion because, like I said, I've seen a lot of people talk about it, and I just felt like, I should talk about it because I wanted to give you guys my 2 pieces, like my 2 cents on the regard, because I had a lot to say about it, because I was like, you know what? This is a cool topic. Let's talk about it. Like, let's make it a fun little, like, discussion. But yeah, so, go down the comment section down below and be like, do you guys think Kenjaku taking over Gojo's body would be a cool thing, or would it be lame? Or what do you guys think it's going to happen in the next chapter overall? But yeah, thank you for watching this video. I know it's been very messy and all over the place, but I just wanted to give you guys a discussion, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So without any further ado, I hope you guys like this video, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more anime and manga, as well as JJK content in the near future. But yeah, with all that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.